Hey everyone, welcome back to another video with me here on my channel. You know, so many of my videos are about the downs and the outs and all the horrible things that come along as a result of narcissistic abuse. So today I want to talk a little bit about the silver linings and the growth that comes along with surviving a narcissist. If you're new here, my name is Beanie and I'm a personalized coach that specializes in domestic and narcissistic abuse. If you are far enough along in your journey to have experienced any silver linings, I would love to hear about them in the comments. Also, a quick tap on that subscribe and alert button so that you know when new daily and weekly videos drop is a great way for you to stay informed. And of course, a thumbs up goes a long way in showing your support of my channel. There are silver linings, and honestly, there are some that you're really gonna wanna hear. Spoiler alert here, you are stronger than you think, and this experience can actually make you a superhero in your own life. No, not literally, I'm not talking about flying or anything, but I am talking about some serious epic personal growth here. So grab a cup of tea, settle in, and let's talk about the strengths that emerge when you start healing from narcissistic abuse. First up, resilience. Okay. Let's be honest, when you're in the thick of narcissistic abuse, it feels like your whole world is crashing down. You're doubting yourself, you're wondering how you got here and questioning everything. But the thing is, once you start picking up the pieces, you realize just how much strength you have inside of you. You survived a narcissist. That takes some serious resilience. It's like your emotional muscles just keep growing and growing. Even when you think you can't take another hit, you learn how to stand up, even when it feels like you're wobbling. And trust me, that's a superpower that not everyone has. And you know what? Resilience doesn't just show up when things are going well. It shows up when you're going through the tough stuff and you're fighting through it. You might not see it now, but you are stronger than you've ever been. Silver lining number 2, you have learned to have the patience of a saint. It's fair to say that your patience was likely tested daily, even hourly, for the duration of that relationship. You likely learned to hold your tongue, to wait your turn, to know when would be best for you to insert yourself. And as long as you have worked hard on your healing and you are successfully recognizing that your turn matters, your words matter, and that you are worthy of inserting yourself into anything, it's going to serve you well in other aspects of your life. Okay, next strength, number 3, you become your own best friend. I mean, seriously, who else is gonna have your back when you've had it with toxic people? Narcissistic abuse teaches you how to turn inward and lean on yourself when things get rough. You learn how to trust yourself again, how to listen to your own needs, and most importantly, how to treat yourself with the love and care that you once reserved for somebody else. You know that feeling when you finally realize that no one knows you better than you. It's like waking up from a long nap and realizing you're actually pretty cool. And again, spoiler alert, you are pretty cool. You start doing things that make you happy, not because you have to, but because you deserve to. You're learning how to be the hero of your own story. It's like you're writing a new chapter, and this one's all about you. And here's a big one, boundaries. Oh, sweet boundaries. You know how before you would have a hard time saying no or sticking up for yourself? Yeah, that changes after narcissistic abuse. You start to realize that your time, your energy, and your emotional well-being are actually valuable. You learn that it's okay to put yourself first. You don't have to explain or apologize for protecting your peace. It's like you've been gifted a magical boundary shield that repels all the emotional vampires out there. And setting boundaries isn't just about saying no. It's about saying yes to the things that really serve you. Let's talk about finding your voice. If you've been with a narcissist, you probably know the feeling of being silenced, gaslit, or talked over. It's like being trapped in a room where no one hears you. But when you start healing, something incredible happens. You start speaking up, and not just to others, but to yourself. You start to hear your own thoughts, your own needs, and your own desires. You've got opinions and they matter. You have things to say and you don't need permission to say them. It's like you've spent years learning to dance someone else's beat and now you're finally to step into your own tune. And the best part, the more you speak up, the more you realize how many people are out there who will actually listen and respect you. It's like finding a whole new tribe of people who get it. And trust me, they exist. Now, here's the twist. After all this healing, you'll find that you have a different level of empathy than you have ever had before. Yes, empathy sounds weird, right? But hear me out. Going through narcissistic abuse often makes us feel more compassionate, more attuned to the feelings of others. You start understanding people's pain in a way that you never could before. And it's not just about being a doormat. It's about connecting with others on a deeper level, knowing how to help, how to listen, and how to be there without losing yourself in the process. There is a whole new pool of people who could use the compassion that you now possess. You've walked through your own personal fire, and now you're able to help others with their own struggles. You get it. You really get it. You now officially have a special narcissist radar. Once you have been through abuse and you have taken all the steps you need to heal from it, and healing that need to seek external validations from others, it's going to be particularly hard to fool you twice. Your red flag radar is on high alert. You now have a special gift of not falling for things that you once fell for. Now, this is the ultimate superpower when it comes to any kind of new relationships in your life. You're gonna start to recognize red flags, you're gonna be dodging them, and it's going to benefit you in so many ways. Because not only will you be able to recognize it, but you'll actually be able to begin to repel it. Narcissists will no longer be attracted to you. So no more being bamboozled for you. And lastly, but definitely not least, you realize your worth. I know it's easy to lose sight of your own value when you've been treated like an afterthought for so long, but trust me, when you come out the other side of narcissistic abuse, you see yourself in a whole new light. You realize that you are worthy of respect, love, and care just as you are. And guess what? You start demanding it. No more settling for less. No more feeling like you're not enough. You are enough. You have faced the storm and now you're standing taller on the other side of it. You are not the person you were when this all started, and that's something to be really proud of. Your worth was never in question. You just had to realize it. So there you have it, the silver lining of recovering from narcissistic abuse. All these strengths are just a byproduct of healing. It's not an easy journey, but it's one that leads to some truly amazing strengths. You are incredibly patient, you are resilient, you are capable of setting boundaries, you have found your voice, you have narcissist radar, you're more empathetic, and more importantly, you now know your worth. So yeah, you've been through a lot, but I hope you can look at it all like, wow, I've overcome all of this, and kind of give yourself a pat on the back. Remember, healing is a journey. Some days are better than others, but as long as you're moving forward, you're doing awesome. For those of you who may be a bit further along in your journey, in your healing, I would love to hear from you in the comments about what silver linings you have been able to take away from your own journey of healing from narcissistic abuse. Thanks so much for hanging with me today. If you're feeling inspired or you need a little more encouragement, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that alert button so that you get notified of new videos. Stay strong, and I'll see you in the next video. I'm rooting for you.